Hello everyone, we're back with Chaos Child. When we last left off, the first murder happened. We got introduced to the character I assume is going to be Bon in this game. I don't remember his name, like Shijo? Something like that. And yeah, so two things before we start out. One, this is meta. I haven't been able to record much in the past while, and I'll probably continue for a little bit. So there's a chance that when you see this, my backlog will be all dried up, and just, you know, I won't be able to upload Chaos Child for a couple weeks. The bright side, I have a ton of Faker in order to upload. Like in my back. No, don't play the opening. No. In my backlog. So that's all fine. Just, you know, just heads up. Second thing, I realized lots of parallels between Chaos and Chaos Child, obviously. But one I just realized, like 5 minutes ago, is that the game starts off with having like 2 murders happen before the game starts. Then the third one has the main character, you know, be a direct witness to it, and then, you know, it's all downhill from there. So just, you know, an observation. I wonder how far they're going to go with the parallels between the two. Yeah, last one was on the 15th, jeez. It's the 23rd now, so it's been a week.
The
Schoolboy, Tweepo. Is that Twitter or Twitch? Well, no, they don't really use Twitch in Japan, do they? Do they? Well, can you stream on... No, Nico Nia streaming. I don't know. Yeah, okay. Twitter.
Ah, 壁砲ボットのネタ画像でしょ。でっかいウーパ
ウーパ
が顔して光るように座って渋谷も変わったとか言ってる。
Hekihobot. A Tweepo account followed by over 80% of Hekiho students. Oh, Hekiho's the school. It's popular for its variety of tweets, which includes funny memes, news about discounts at cafes and restaurants near Hekiho, school rumors, and other things of interest to the school body. Despite the word bot as an automated posting program in its name, it doesn't post at regular times. It posts varying content, so it's thought to be an actual account run by someone at the school. It's gonna be a soccer girl, whatever, you know. She has like a lollipop, you know, I forget her, Kazuki? Maybe. The ball-shaped mascot character from the popular manga Rainet Kakeru, which began running in Loco Loco comics in 2006. Anime version only increased its popularity. Upa's a guy? What? I've been lying to this whole time. I thought Upa was a girl. And large amounts of merchandise, such as stuffed animals, followed. Okay. Shibuya sure has changed.
そうそう、めっちゃ切なそうなの。あれさ、文化祭で使わね。渋谷復興の歴史の展示なんてどうせ誰も見ねえじゃん。
画像だけじゃ弱くない？なんかぬいぐるみとか実際に置かないと。
The male students tried to search through Shibuya stores with his smartphone. He must have found something strange because he kept mumbling, "No way!" Hold on, my mouse got stuck under my keyboard. Let me. No, get. Yeah, I'll just keep doing that. Sorry if you hear it. Ito is recording his newspaper club's project for the festival. A bunch of random footage of the preparations in the cafeteria. Wait, is this his perspective? Well, like, I don't think we're Takuru right now. A body had just been found in Dogonzaka yesterday, and all these students cared about was their stupid jokes. The body was less than 10 minutes away from the school, but they barely even mentioned it. Takuru dies in chapter 1. Ito's the real protagonist. The first reports have been on a major communications company's website. That's where Ito had seen it. It had been last night. Made the morning news in the morning papers, but that had all been reported was that a body had been found, that no details were known. It was rare for a high school kid to check the TV news and papers every day. There's no word from Miyashio. Ito was really worried about what had happened at the Love Hotel, but he had no way of asking about it. He took out his phone, even though he knew he hadn't gotten any calls. Sure enough, there were no messages. He'd been doing that a lot since yesterday. He wouldn't bring himself to make a call. He didn't know what to say. He didn't know what to say to a friend who'd been taken away by the police. The laughing students irritated Ito in a way that he didn't really understand. He'd been planning on videotaping the entire cafeteria today, but instead he gave up and left. Oh, you know, I forgot. I remember checking. I was thinking, is the voice volume too high or low? And I checked it, but I forget. Was it too high or too low? I think it was a little too low, but I forget. So I don't want to turn it up, but just in case. I'll have to do that next time. I'll do that right after this, actually. Well, you know, after this video. You went inside the club room and saw Kurusu that was there. Is Ito the Mon of this game? Ito, don't die on me, dude. Kurusu's expression clouded for a moment as she shook her head. You know, so I'm thinking. This probably isn't going to be like a fair play mystery. Like well, it's probably not going to, like... I've seen people call Chaos Shadow murder mystery. I imagine it's a murder mystery in the same vein as like Chaos Head, where, yeah, it's a thriller with some mystery aspects, but it's not like a detective story, you know? So I'm not expecting it to be like fair play or anything. So I could see them, you know, subverting our expectations and making the detective guy, what's his name? I think it started with she. Whatever. Make him evil. You know, because last game we had Bon, who was super cool. And he died. So now, this time, no, he's just gonna be evil. Makui, the club advisor, told him that Kurusu had taken a change of clothes from Miyashiro to the police station last night. Okay. She had been told that neither Miyashiro nor Onoe were hurt. The police were probably going to let them off with a warning. If they weren't suffering any after effects from the trauma, they'd be let go in the morning. But school is over. It's almost evening, and there's no word from either of them. Ito dropped into his chair.
学校のみんなは平和なもんだよ。昨日のことなんてほとんど誰も話してないんだぞ。
そう。
そりゃあ東京じゃ発表されてるだけでほぼ1週間に2人のペースで誰かが殺されてるんだから、変死体があったってだけじゃ別に真新しくもないけどさ。にしたってな、道玄坂なんてもろ近所じゃん。下手したらそこを通って投稿してるやつもいるかもしれないってのに。
Oh, remember to clean up. Yeah, I believe it's the, what is it, Committee of Zero patch that translates that? Because I remember it said translate signs in its thing, so that's neat. You know, that's, you know, it's always nice when they do that.
あれかな、あいつがいつも言ってるみたいに、社会に関するニュースを載せてるサイトとかにアクセスしないやつばっかりなのかな。
わかりやすいね。
Kurusu chuckled.
Huh?
What, are we making a heroine interact with a non-main character, male character? Dude, I love Chaos Child. Is like above and beyond a good visual novel now.
心配なんでしょ、二人のこと。
This is one of my biggest gripes, especially with like is it Nuki Gang or whatever they're called, Naki? It's one of the, something like that. Is that either A, there's no male characters other than the protagonist, or B, there's no male characters that actually matter. Like, I mean, I'm fine with having, like, you know, a bunch of cute girls, but also give me, like, a bro character, you know? I've said this before, I think, but still. That's why Little Busters is so cool. Ito started to speak, and then choked it back.
別に副部長こそ心配なんじゃないの？
Ridiculous, she chuckled.
怒ってる。処置なしだもの。セリカはともかくとしてね。忠告も聞かずに突っ込んで、無茶するからこんなことになる。
Okay, so they acknowledge Serika.
伊藤君にも新聞部の文化祭の映像押し付けることになるし。
いや、別にそれは大したことないからいいんだけどさ。
ダメ。与えられた役割はきっちりこなすのが当たり前でしょ。
Hey, doesn't Ito have the same hairstyle as Kokichi from Danganronpa? I think it's the same one. Oh yeah, you.
ここか。クルス、予算の件どうなってる？
Kawahara appeared. He's very out of breath.
予算？
The budgets!
超過した予算をまとめたやつ、経理がまだかって。
Yusu frowned as she realized her mistake.
ごめん、すぐにメールでまとめて送るから。
なるはやで担当の教師が帰っちゃう前に。
Kawahara ran off before Kurusu had time to answer. Before he was even out of sight, Kurusu had booted up the PC and started to tap at the keys. Oh, is Kazuki not here? Kuzuki? Something.
何？
いや、別に。
Which of us is more obvious? That's what Ito was about to say before he stopped himself. Normally, it was impossible to imagine Kurusu not doing her job. For a while after that, Kurusu focused intently on her work. But is it like not done? I figured she just had to email it. Or maybe she doesn't know how to use email. Ito didn't have much else to do, so he watched her. When he looked carefully, he could see a small dark spots under her eyes. She probably hadn't slept. Then Ito realized, for the first time, Kurusu had probably come to the club room to see if either of them had contacted him. With all the preparations that were going on, there's no other reason for her to be here.
なんとまあ、あの女帝がね。
Is that her nickname? Yeah, I remember she had a nickname like that. Kurusu pressed down hard on one final key as she finished her task. Then suddenly, an unpleasant sound filled the room. Them sighing? Or did I miss something? Oh, Kazuki!
なあ。
わかってる。
So she sleeps. Oh no, she's gaming. Oh, okay. I looked over and saw that Kazuki was nibbling on dried squid as she played her game, oblivious to everything around her. She comes with her room. Ito had seen her come in after Kurusu started her work. He thought she might say hello, but knowing her, maybe not. He'd also seen her start to play her game. He'd been trying not to bring it up, but that's clearly impossible now. She must have been concentrating pretty hard. Her gaze was constant and steady. Ito sighed.
こいつはいつでもマイペースだな。他人に興味がないのかね。
そんなわけないでしょ。この子は他の人よりほんの少しだけ自分が強いの。
にしたってよ。
She's in the same club as them, he started to say. Kurusu stopped him with a raised hand. She looked down at Kazuki's game screen. What is it,
そうでも
ESO?
なかったみたい。
Were you playing as, you playing as Lizalot? Or, you playing your main, I forget his main. Lizalot was his alt account, I believe. Don't quote me on that. Huh? Oh, wait, no, right. Kurusu chuckled and took off Kazuki's headphones.
カズキ、私はゲームやらないから詳しいことはわからないけど。この家の壁に向かって延々と火の玉出してるのは何か意味があるの？すごい勢いで燃え広がってる。
Kazuki looked back at the screen with a stunned expression on her face. She yanked the headphones out of Kurusu's hand and quickly put them on, started to pound at the keyboard.
落ち着きなさい。というかその煩わしいスルメ、飲み込むか出すかしなさい。行儀悪い。
But you expect her to stop eating? Like, she has to eat, and stop playing is an XP waste, so I mean. Kazuki may or may not have hurt her, because she struggled with the game for a while. And then... she froze, like a toy whose batteries had run out. I like how it actually gave her a sprite for like the squid is, I guess. The squid she'd been chewing fell out of her mouth and landed on the desk. She stared at it for almost 30 seconds, as if something impossible had happened. Then she suddenly stood up and staggered over to the shelf where we kept the electric coffee maker. Her face had turned pale.
カズキ、大丈夫か？
She has a triangle mouth.
入れてくれるのか？
She's gonna say something eventually. And like, what are her first words gonna be? Like, whose eyes are those eyes? It's gonna be something like that. Kazuki nodded in answer to Ito's second question, started to make coffee with shaking hands. She made Kurusu her usual, with 2 cups of sugar, gave Ito a coffee mixed with milk. She made a cup for herself, black, but didn't drink a drop. It's Chuni. If you drink black coffee, you're a Chuni. That's just the truth. Her forehead slammed into the desk with a thud. She became so quiet it was impossible to tell if she was breathing.
Ne?
Kurusu looked at Ito for agreement as she cleaned up Kazuki's squid.
いや、そうか?
Sorry. He took a sip from his coffee, not sure what to think. To him, none of this made any sense. Kurusu didn't say another word as she drank her coffee. Yeah, I'm not really for sure what just happened, but whatever. Ito looked up at the blank ceiling and decided that this is as good a time as any to ask. It wasn't that it was wrong, but it still felt kind of awkward.
あのさ。
So, like, was she throwing fireballs at the house because, like, she was thinking about something else, aka she was worried about, I almost said Takumi, Takuru and Sariga, or like, was that she was eavesdropping? And I don't know. Was she just tired?
あいつがこんなに事件に入れ込んでるのって何か理由があんの?
Kurusu froze. She lowered her gaze, as if searching for answers in her coffee cup. Probably has to do with... Sorry, I had to cut it. I guess I have to replay that voice line out. But... This is just that!
伊藤くんこそずいぶん事件に対して熱心じゃない?
Okay, there we go. Whose eye is that? Sarika? Well, doesn't appear here. I think that's Sarika. Oh. It changes? It doesn't change? Okay. She seemed to be trying to change the subject. Or maybe it's like Fata Morgana, the backlog has all the secrets. That's small spoiler. Well, small, that's arguable. Fata Morgana does something with its backlog at one point. She appeared to be trying to change the subject.
俺はこういうのが好きな人だから。
こういうの?
猟奇的な事件。でも、昨日みたいに現場に忍び込むっていうのは。
That's going too far, he continued. That is a reasonable statement to make about that, yes. Kurusu silently took another sip of her coffee. She seemed to be staring at a single point in the distance, lost in thought. Okay, so hold on. We can't... I saw so... Okay. I'll point it out next time we see that background. She seemed to be staring at a single point in the distance, lost in thought. It's clear that while she was seeing the things around her, none of them held any meaning to her. Looking at her scared Ito a little. Oh, her arm's walking in. Was it really that big a deal?
別に言いたくなければ。
そういうわけじゃない。きっと基本的には伊藤くんと同じ。タクルも好きだもの、こういうの。それに危なっかしいところに首を突っ込みたがるのも昔からだし。
Can you move your hair a little? That light switch is weird, if that's even a light switch. I see, Ito said.
小学校からだっけ? あいつが副部長と一緒に暮らすようになったの。
Why is it doing stuff like that? For example, they'll have a character like say a line in narration. Like not with a, you know... There's just a weird thing to do with a visual novel.
ええ。正確には被災して少し経ってからだから、中学生に上がるか上がらないかの時だけど。
Okay, so his schooling situation was already weird whenever his parents were alive then. I assume they died in the earthquake, right? Kurusu and Miyashio were both what people called earthquake orphans. They had both been in 6th grade when they lost their parents to the earthquake, right? Since they had no relatives to take them in, they'd been sent to the same group home, the localized small-scale children's welfare facilities, Aoba Dormitory. Okay, how's that related to the Committee of 300? Small-scale children's welfare facility with a maximum capacity of up to 6 children. Oh, so it's okay. Also called group homes, these facilities are often homes of private individual families, said to be offer more personalized care for the children. Kids like them weren't common in Shibuya these days. They weren't exactly rare either. Miyashiro had been so badly injured during the earthquake that he'd been put into a coma. He's still in that coma when he arrived at the dorms. The head of the dorm was also the head doctor of the Aoba clinic downstairs, so for a while that was where he was kept. Kurusu had taken care of literally all of his needs. There are 4 kids at the facility. Kurusu and Miyashiro were the oldest. Wonder if any of the others are going to show up. Since her birthday was earlier than his, she dubbed herself the oldest of the 4 siblings and volunteered to take care of the other 3. Even back then, Miyashiro had a habit of being curious and getting into trouble.
だいたい天の弱だしね。みんなとは違うってよく言ってるでしょ。そんなことはないのに。
I like how they're doing that with the sprites. How it looks like, they're actually looking at each other as they talk. That's a neat effect. She spoke like a parent worried for her child's future. And it wouldn't really work very well if, we had a first-person narrator. So it's like, it wouldn't work with most visual novels.
あの子は
But, doing most scenes in Chaos Child.
お疲れ様。おや、クルス君も来てたのか。
You were in the mood, teacher. We had like a cool music playing and everything. Come on, dude. Oh.
先生、連絡があったんですか？
He's evil. The club advisor, Wakui, was quite relaxed as he came into the room. Kurusu quickly strode up and rushed over to him. He nodded and motioned for her to calm down.
ついさっきね。
大丈夫そうでしたか？
それはもちろん。ほら、伊藤君、すぐに体育館に行きなさい。
Why?
体育館？なんで？
軽音部が今からリハーサルをするって。いい文化祭の記録になるんじゃないかな。
Don't try to get Kurusu alone. That's creepy. Well, depending on where we go with it. That's arguably creepy. You don't give me good... Look, no adult in the Science Adventure series gives me good vibes. That's all I'm saying. Kurusu's expression froze. Suddenly, it changed.
涌井先生？連絡ってそれですか？
そうだよ。ってなんだいクルス君、機嫌がいいね。
Oh yeah, Kazuki's here.
先生には機嫌がいいように見えますか？
行ってくる。先生も行こう。
ちょっと。
God. So, seeing a gathering storm of violence, Ito pushed Wakui out the door. Kazuki had looked up, but now she slammed her head back on the desk. Now that she was all alone, Kurusu took out her phone and checked it. There's no message, of course. She sighed and looked at the board. That incident yesterday, the Love Hotel. Whether it was murder or suicide, from the way Miyashiro and Onoe had looked when they'd been taken by the police, something had happened. Miyashiro had said it had something to do with the incident 6 years ago. Now that it happened 3 times, there's no ignoring it. No, it's too dangerous. She couldn't let him get any more involved in this. She thought back to Ito's question about why Miyashiro was so interested in this case. Actually, hold on, I do want to check something. Tips. We got new generation murders. Madness. So we're on the 29th. So the next one's in about 2 weeks. Okay. Just wanted to keep track of that. Kazuki was still lying with her head on the desk. When she turned her head to the side, for some reason, she looked like she was enjoying herself. When Kurusu saw that, she suddenly lost her desire to drink the coffee. Apologizing in her mind to Kazuki, she decided to pour it out at the water fountain. She headed to the upstairs water fountain, which was usually less crowded. She found herself looking down at the gaps between the tiles as the sound of her footsteps rang in her ears. She could tell that she was walking slower than usual. Essentially, Kurusu was lonely. She remembered what she said to Miyashiro when he woke up in the clinic.
クルスママ、名前で呼んで。家族なのに名字で呼び合うのはおかしいでしょ。
There we go. In the end, he...
あの子は特別が気取りたいだけなんだから。
She knew why, she supposed. The event that had caused him to leave the dorm was still bothering him. Do you think there's a good, like, hold on, we're about like 25 minutes. That's tough. Like, I have enough time to keep going for like, that's really tough, but like, I have enough time to record more. Just like, is the scene gonna be good? Because I probably have about like at least 30 minutes left to record, so like, I probably can't do another one, but I do want to keep going. But like, also I feel like this scene's gonna be long, so I'm gonna cut it there. Yeah. Oh, but another. Robotics Notes got a release date. Same with Dash. They're both coming out on the same day, it seems like, in October. Which, that's kind of weird. You'd think they'd release Robotics Notes first, then Dash. Because you're going to want to read Robotics Notes before Dash, I assume. I don't really know too much about Dash. I guess it's supposed to be like... When I first heard about it, I thought it was like kind of like climax for the Science Adventure series where everyone teams up to take down the Committee of 300 once and for all, but I don't think it's that. I did read Steiner's review of it. Well, I skimmed through Steiner's review of it because, you know, he's the same guy that said Steins Gate Zero was better than the original. So I mean, take it with a grain of salt. But he said that it was pretty okay. Which, yeah, that makes sense. If you don't know, Steiner, I believe he translated Steins Gate Zero. And I think he worked on like the DCEA translation and other stuff. He's probably one of the more prolific translators out there. For visual novels, I should say. Anyway, yeah, I'll see you guys next time with some more Chaos Child. Hopefully it won't be too long from now. If it is, you know, sorry about that. Just, I'll keep spoon feeding you some Fate Grand Order though. Don't worry, I got plenty of that. There's like 21 videos. And I think I uploaded 6 today or somewhere around there. So I got plenty to go. Plus Final Fantasy VIII. Don't have too much of that left though. Anyway, I've been playing Dark Souls lately. That's fun. I thought it was going to be hard. Like, the first couple hours are hard. Well, it's Dark Souls 2, by the way. I've heard that one's not as popular as others. I don't know. Like, the first couple hours are hard, but now I'm just, like, breezing through it, killing every boss on my first try. Hey, I mean, what can I say? I'm a professional video game player, after all. Anyways, that's enough gambling to pad out the video length. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.